A house fire breaks out in the middle of the night, flames tearing through the home. Neighbors wake up to sirens, smoke, and chaos. At first, it looks like a tragic accident, but when firefighters get inside, they find Terry King's body, and it's immediately clear he didn't die from the fire. Terry had been beaten to death with an aluminum baseball bat. Now, police are looking at this like a murder scene, not a house fire, and the only people who were home that night, his two young sons, Derek 13 and Alex 12. At first, the boys tell investigators they don't know what happened. They say they slept through everything, but the story starts to fall apart fast. Their clothes smell like smoke, their timelines don't make sense, and before long, both boys confess. They admit they beat their father to death while he slept and then set the house on fire to cover it up. But here's where the case gets even darker. There was a third person involved, a family friend named Ricky Chavez, an adult male who had gotten very close to the boys, too close. Investigators say he manipulated them and filled their heads with anger towards their dad and helped plan the murder. The boys later claimed there had been abuse in the home, that they were scared and that they felt trapped. But there had never been any reports, no visible signs anyone on the outside had seen. So the public was split. Were these two kids cold blooded killers? Or were they manipulated, scared, and pushed into something they didn't fully understand? All three were charged, and the case left behind a question that still feels unsettling. How much of this was two young boys, and how much was the adult who got inside their heads? Because what happened in that house that night wasn't just murder, it was influence, manipulation, and a family that quietly fell apart behind closed doors.